Welcome, fans. Welcome to another episode of Croc TV. I'm your host, Tim McNally, and I'm with Vince Rutten, my cameraman and video editor. Today's show, we're going to talk a little bit about wines from Chile. We live here in the Merida area in southern Mexico, and value wines, which we're all about. Nobody wants to spend tons of money on a wine you're going to drink, and that's it. So we're all about value wines, and Chile is an excellent place to find them. So we're going to review a few wines. And our first wine, I'm not sure it's real value, but it's about $3.69 a bottle. It's Santa Carolina Carmenere. Carmenere is probably the most famous wine in Chile. At one time, it was a famous wine in Bordeaux. In the 1870s, they had a phylloxera epidemic, which wiped out all their grapes, and they had to graft their vines onto American rootstocks, which were impervious to it. And for whatever reason, the Carmenere did not work on those rootstocks. I mean, the grapes just weren't the same. But fortunately, Chile has never had that disease. So Chilean grapes are all in their original rootstocks. So the Carmenere comes out very well here. Let's take a look at our first wine. Well, I already said Santa Carolina. Now, my experience with Carmenere, a good grape will be a very dense, dark. It will make a dark wine. It's sort of a super Merlot because it has not much tannin in it. Now, these people are making it. Should be a very soft wine. I do not know. I'm checking the color here. It's not super dark. I can just about see I can see my fingers through it, but I don't have much in the glass either. But that's not an indication. Let's give it a smell. Very tight. Very tight. I'm getting tobacco. I'm not getting any fruit at the moment. Let's stir this up and see if we can jolt it into submission here. Now, there we go. We're getting a little dark fruit. That's all. Let's give it a taste. I think it's what I expected. No tannin on the end. This would please 90% of everybody, or 100%. It pleases me. I certainly wouldn't throw this bottle out. I like a little tannin finish. This doesn't have it. I didn't expect it to. All in all, it's well made. Now, if I'm rating this, I'm going to give this an 89. And it's probably made better than that. It's just, my taste says 89. So let's move on here. Let's do another Carmenere. This is Montgras Reserva. 2022, also from Chile. This wine was bought through the Mexican Wine Club. It cost under 150 pesos. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. Let's get that out of there. Slightly darker than the other one. Slightly darker. Let's see what we got here. Very peculiar smell that I can't quite place. It's still a little tight. I'm thinking tar-soaked railroad ties. I mean, that's just what comes to my mind. I can't help it. I drink this stuff and then I smell this stuff and I have a vision and bang, there it is. And some funky dark fruit that sort of has aroma of something that I can't place, but it smells like fruit. But well, let's give it a taste. See what we got here. There again, no tannin finish, exactly what I would expect. I think this was a hair above Carolina, and it's under 150 pesos at the wine club. And I'm going to give it a rating of 90. It's quite well made. Not exactly my cup of tea, but it's the cup of tea for over 90% of everybody out there. It's certainly a good wine at a good price. Let's stick with that winery, Montgras. We're going to go to their Cabernet Sauvignon. 2022. This obviously also from the wine club. Nice to have something different than Carmenere, but I got another one here. Okay. Still not a real dark wine, which is okay. One thing that I do not like is the jammy, tight wines from California. I prefer medium body wines. It's just me. I'm not knocking California wines, but sometimes you have to stir them with a spoon. But let's give this one a smell. Very, very tight. Little tobacco. Dark plum. Probably a little simplistic. We'll give it a taste now. I'm getting on cherry, which is, which Cabernet. A lot of Cabernets have cherry. This has cherry. This predominant flavor. It's not complex. Has a little tannin finish, which I like a lot. And it's definitely a good wine. It's not anything that you would ever be disappointed in. And again, it's from the wine club. If you check the wine club out, you get them for under 150 pesos. Certainly a good buy. And I'm going to, Montgras Cabernet. I have to give this one a 91. Now this is to my taste. You might mix up the Carmenieres and rate it ahead of the Carmeniere. Who knows? But for my taste, that was a 91. We're going to go back to another Carmeniere, Undurraga, 2021. They say it's good for pastas, rosada, and gordero. They give me my menu right here. The vineyard was founded in 1885. There again, this wine is up around 370 at the Europea. Now you can buy Carmenieres at Costco. I find them to be okay, but they're lower quality. You're not going to escape it. If you want something a little bit better for your dinner party, you're going to have to pay a little bit more. Do not buy the 125 peso bottle at Costco for your dinner party. These will not disappoint you, but Costco will. Still not a real dark color. It's okay. I'm getting the same, actually, the Carolina and this one could have been made in the same winery because the smell is exactly the same. I'm getting the tar on the railroad ties and locked up dark fruit. Same thing. Cherries, better finish. This, my friends, is a very good wine. It has a very good finish that I'm unused to in Carmeniere. So far, if you're having your dinner party, go for this one. And I have to give this one a better one. This is going to be a 92. Very good one. Yeah, this is one, so far this is the winner of them all. Okay, the next one is from Chile, Gravelon Malbec. And you can see I already sampled some. You know, this has been somewhat reduced, but it shouldn't be tight now either. Okay, we have a darker color. This is the darkest one of all of them. I mean, it's, you know, Malbec can be. This should already be this shouldn't be locked up. It should have aroma because I've already drunk some. I did that, but the aroma's not good. There I'm getting into dirty socks. I get dirty socks and mustiness. And I'm not going to say that's bad, but for aroma it's not a real turn on either. Of all the ones so far, this is the worst nose. But it is Malbec, a whole nother animal. So let's see what it tastes like. And Chile's not known for Malbec. That's really an Argentina thing, but it's pretty good that they have it. It's 2022 Gravelon. See what it tastes like. Forget the smell. It's great wine. I gotta try another. Black raspberry, ripe dark cherries, a little rotten wood, but it's not going to detract from it. Nice finish. I like this one a lot. If we line these up right now, I'm going to have to give Gravelon the nod for my taste, not for yours. You might like this one better, or you might like any of the other ones better. But they're all very good wines, and I'm going to have, let me see where we are with the Gravelon. I don't want to go too high on it. I already got a 92. I can't go above 92. It's not better than that. So we'll give that one a 92 also. And that is also a wine club wine. This wine has a list price of about $4.69 from the wine club. You get it. I bought it for under $150. Now they buy hundreds of thousands of bottles. You know, obviously they're a big buyer, and they pass it on to us. So these wines, a lot of these wines have found their way to Croc's restaurant at very good prices. If this lists for $4.69, you're not even paying $4.69 a bottle for it at the restaurant. And I would look for it. So there we have it. Wines from Chile. Very numerous. Now you can buy all kinds of plunk. Don't get me wrong. The cheapest wines we have are from Chile, whether it's Sauvignon Blanc, whether it's Carmenere mixed with Cabernet. All of those are sort of like, you know, verging on Kool-Aid. These are real wines. So we talked about, the last episode we talked about how to buy wine for a dinner party or for a special date or a special occasion. Any one of these wines would be super for it, and you're not paying an arm and a leg. So don't buy the $2,000 bottle. Buy the wine under $400, or if it's Mexican, under $500, and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you for the next episode.